Hi all, hope you're doing well. This is Maro, welcome to my channel. So today I have a Grocer Curve game in ranked mode. I've been playing ranked on and off, past seasons as well. Usually I'll make it to I think rank 12 where you can go back. Occasionally go a little further. I tell myself like, oh, maybe I should play a little more and this season I'm really going to play and try to go as far as I can and I think my determination melts pretty fast, either because it's just becomes very it's not even stressful. It just becomes demoralizing, going back and forth, and the grind is just too overwhelming. So this season again, maybe with somewhat of a less determination, I played a few ranked games. I made it to I think maybe rank 11. um, I played 17 games so far in three ships: Nevsky, Daring, and Kurfürst. In Nevsky, I played 8 games. I like the cruiser. I thought it was fun. It's kiting, and I tried to do the same in the ranked game. And either because of me or because of the team, we really didn't do well because I don't think that the playstyle that I was using is decisive enough to take the ships off the board and damage over time. Maybe can get you the points you need to save a star. And I think in one of the games I saved the star, but it just wasn't doing it for me. So then I, tried daring a little bit. I always liked the destroyer. I never really played a lot. I don't think I do great at it either, but I thought it'd be fun to do. So I played 3 games, and you know, one of the games, two of the games, they were good, but the win rate, I only won. My team only won one out of those three. So I decided to switch again, and I think I opened the season maybe 14. I came down to 15, and I think 15 also you can't go any further. So then I switched to Curve First and played 6 games in Curve First, and that actually went really well. I think the team that I was on won 5 out of 6 with Curve First. Now that could be just a little aberration, or maybe early on, but it just seemed that the ship was kind of working pretty well in a ranked mode. You know, Curve First is big, it's hard to maneuver, it's exposed to planes because it doesn't really have great AA. It can burn, and so typically in random games, I will play it occasionally, but all these things kind of work against it, so it's not as much fun. But once you start to shrink the number of the ships that are in the game, I feel like the battleship starts to come uh, in its own, because there is less potential for cruisers to engage and burn her down. CV is obviously always a threat, and I think that's one of the reasons here that I'm staying close to Nevsky to get some AA cover. But once you kind of have an opening, you can easily push and start to get closer to the other battleships. And when that happens, you're really not that afraid of what can happen because you know that the ship has capabilities to pretty much hold our own against any other ship. So here I spawned on the east side. It seems that the red team pushed hard on the west flank. Our team is starting to kite away. But there was an opening here with Nevsky and Shima, and I decided to follow them. Nevsky primarily because of AA cover and radar, Shima spotting, and then there was only a Yamato that was on that flank, and I was more than happy to engage with this Yamato. However, it seems that he decided not to indulge me and he went for the slot. So I'm trying to pick up my speed, see if I can come around the corner and at least, engage him somewhat before he flees. I felt coming on the other side may open some good opportunity for crossfire, given that most of their team is going after our team, and given that I'm not alone but have support, I should be able to make an impact. And then that's the thing that I've been finding in this ranked season, is that this ship can make an impact on the game. You are able to, you know, uh, you're able to make a move and engage, and what you do on the battlefield during the game matters because of your size and because of your damage potential. And I think even in the games that I died or didn't make it to the end, in a lot of those games I was able to get in a position where I was coming either from a flank or from the side, the enemy team, and being able to go in there and disrupt their flow, either because their flank is exposed, so they have to either turn towards me or my team, or just because of the amount of firepower and the secondaries, really kind of causing confusion in their ranks. So in most games, even if, as I said, even if I didn't make it to the end, I felt like what I was doing was a positive contribution. I was able to move the game in a positive direction, and unlike in Nevsky or even Daring, as far as I'm concerned, what I was doing is being a bigger contributor to the team. So does that mean that Curve First is finally going to be my ticket to rank 1? I don't know. I would have to play a lot more games. I've only played 17 games, and usually I may make it to 30 or so, and then it's just I just don't have the, I think, perseverance or persistence to make it through. But I do find that playing Curve First in this setting, for some reason, entertaining and fun. So as far as I'm concerned, I was trying to find a good ship for rank to play, and I know the advice typically is, well, look for the ship that you do well, and that the ship, and use that ship in the ranked mode. And I played Nevsky, and I liked it in randoms. I thought it was a great ship. I was able to get some very good damage totals, and I'm not sure that really applies to ranked here either, because if you're not able to step in and make a play for when your team needs you, and I guess that goes down to the comfort level and how good you are with particular ships. I'm sure there are players that can, make themselves felt even in smaller ships because of just the skill that they bring to the table. But in my case, that really doesn't work as well. Uh, the ship where I can, it appears that the ship where I can really have the most impact on the game is the battleship, and it seems from the battleships. And I played Kremlin, and I'm terrible in Kremlin for whatever reason. I think it's one of my worst battleships. I have no idea why. The damage totals are, you know, great, but the win percentage very low. Montana, one of the tier 10 ships that just never clicked for me. I played actually quite a few of those games, and maybe I'm just kind of breaking 50% victory percentage, so it just doesn't do anything for me. Um, Conqueror, I've played Conqueror. Also, I think in the previous iterations of rank, because I wanted to get the legendary update and legendary, not update, the upgrade, and you know, staying at a distance, spamming HE, and that would work. But as soon as one flank would get weak and the ship would start to be exposed to fire, it really wouldn't last long. So uh, not not a great ship for me. Thunderer, I played Thunderer a few times, and I have it. I know people love it. They love the HE output, they love the AP precision, the distance. But again, maybe I need to play that ship a lot more, but it doesn't really work for me. Curve First kind of works the best. You have great secondary here. You can get it up to, I think, 11.6k. You're able to start fires. The 150 millimeter guns have great pen, 38 millimeters, and they can really do a lot of damage to battleships and cruisers, unlike the US secondary battleships where the pen value is only 21 millimeters. And yes, you can do DDs and you can do superstructure, but it just doesn't feel like it has the same hit like the German battleships do now when it comes to the secondaries. You know, you have Hydro, which is helpful. The issue is, you know, Kurfürst is a big ship. It's hard to turn. It's not an easy ship to avoid torps in, but you do have a lot of survivability. You do have a lot of health. And I guess another thing is, you know, a ship like this, maybe initially you need to see where the other players are, so you can't just you know, go in front and have everybody focus on you. But it gives you an opportunity to get a little more up close and personal because of its secondaries, because of its protection, citadel protection. You know, you still have 12 guns, and when the opportunity comes where you see a battleship that you know, just by herself, you're free to engage and really go for it. So it was a good little run. I honestly don't even know why I played Kurfürst because I didn't necessarily think it would work. But so far from the three ships that I played, Kurfürst was the most fun, and B gave me a feeling that I had the most impact on the game in her. So as far as I'm concerned, it may be a little, you know, a hidden gem. So I'm looking forward to playing more games in a Kurfürst and you know, see if I'm able to carry this momentum, or for how long I'm able to carry this momentum, and more importantly, see if the games continue to be fun. Because if they cease to be fun, then you know, it's not really. I don't think I have the stamina or determination or the patience to keep going. I mean, I like the steel and I'd like to get more of it, but if the games turn into a grind, then I give up. I just can't do it. So this was the game I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you like it. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe. I'm hoping to have more games and share the playthroughs and you know, some of my thoughts. These are the average player thoughts, so please keep that in mind as you hear them. Take them with a little bit of a grain of salt. In any case, I hope you have a great ranked season. I hope you have a um, you have great games and great fun. And good luck on the high seas. That's it for me. Maro out.